A very good morning to one and all, and welcome back to English elective classes. So, students, as you know that we were doing from the book Kaleidoscope lesson number 3, that is A Wedding in Brownsville. Now it is the 8th part of this story. Hope that rest part you have completed and you have seen that. Okay. So it's a humble request to you all that if you have not purchased book yet, so please go and purchase it, or else just download its PDF, so that you can be benefited with that. Okay, so let's continue with the paragraph here only. So as we know that Solomon Margolin was getting ready for the party. So here it starts. Dr. Solomon Margolin took a last look in the mirror and left the house. So he got ready and he got all the dress up and last look into the mirror before leaving the house and left the house. And then he felt refreshed by the half an hour nap he had after dinner. और सो आफ्टर डिनर ही हैड अ स्मॉल नैप, एक छोटी सी झपकी नींद की, एंड क्वाइट रिफ्रेश आफ्टर दैट. उसके बाद थोड़ा सा थकावन दूर हो जाता है एंड वी फील वेरी रिफ्रेश ओवर दैट. ओके, despite his age, he still wanted to impress people with his appearance, even the sensi minors. Okay, so he was quite old right now. He had started looking his age, but he has this habit of impressing people by his look, because he was young, quite good looking, and people who were good looking, they always have this tendency that I can always look good and dressed well. So he wants to be good at what age, whatever age he has, it doesn't matter to him, they have come into. So Dr. Margolin also, though he had age, but he knew that he was a good looking man, and he always wanted other people to get impressed by his appearance, by his look, even the sensi minors also. Okay, he had his illusion. In Germany, he had taken pride in the fact that he looked like a junker. Now, so these two lines describes that he used to think about himself, he used to think about he was quite good looking, impressive when it comes to his personality, when it comes to his look, appearance, junker. Okay, now here junker means drug addict. Okay, so according to German culture, what he had taken pride in the fact that he looked like a junker, and in New York he was often aware that he could pass for an Anglo-Saxon. So according to German culture, he normally looked like a junker. You know, people, those who are rowdy in their selves, quite Yankee in their self, look very handsome to some people, and according to New York culture, he almost looked like a Anglo-Saxon. Okay, what is Anglo-Saxon? I think I should describe you later on. That this is the age of English literature, which comes 458 to 1055 or 50 almost. Okay, so this is the age of a very beginning in the literature form. So this is what he has assumed about himself. Okay, further, New York, he was often aware of he could pass for an Anglo-Saxon. He was tall, slim, blonde, blue-eyed. His hair was thinning, had turned somewhat grey. So he was quite tall, same by body structure, young, blonde, blue in color, though his hair was thinning. Okay, so it had turned somewhat grey. उसकी बाल जो है वाइट हो चुकी थी, मीन्स ही वॉज एजिंग, अब उसकी एज हो रही थी. यू नो, मैनी पीपल, वी विल बी नोइंग मैनी पीपल दोज हु हैव एज्ड बट लुक क्वाइट गुड. ठीक है, एक एज होने के बाद भी लोग जो है स्मार्ट लगते हैं, एक अच्छी पर्सनालिटी उनकी रहती है, अच्छा फेस रहता है, तो उनके एक लुक अच्छा सा झलक कर हमें देखने को मिलता है. सो वी कंपेयर एज टू व्हाट दे यूज टू लुक इन यंग एज. ओके, एंड देन वी स्टार्ट कंपेयरिंग ऑल्सो. दो ही वॉज ऑल्सो वेरी गुड लुकिंग वेन ही वॉज यंग, he was quite impressive as he was growing old, as he was aging. Okay, So he stooped a little, but in the company was quick to straighten up. Here stoop means he was a bent little. So वैसे एज जब हो जाता है इंसान का, जब उम्र बढ़ जाती है, तब हमारे पीठ में जो है वो थोड़ा सा स्टूप्ड हो जाता है, थोड़ा सा बेंट हो जाता है. एंड सो ही हैड स्टूप्ड अ लिटिल बट no, you can see. Hope the words are clear to you. Thinning had turned somewhat grey, but he managed to disguise these signs of age. He stooped a little, but in the company was quick to straighten up. Years ago in Germany, he had worn a monocle and thought in New York that that would have been too pretentious. Okay, his glance still retained a European severity. So he was in the company. When people were around him, he used to hold back his stature, he used to hold his personality. So when he was in German, he used to wear spectacles, eyeglasses. Okay, monocle means eyeglasses. When he came to New York, that were have been too pretentious. Okay, now here pretentious means creating an impression. When he came to New York, his spectacles like added a cherry in his personality. He looks had a quite of his glance way. He looked to his look was quite and had a quite short of harshness in it. Okay, severity means here harshness. Clear? He had his principles और उसके जो है he had his own rules and regulation for his life. He had never broken the Hippocratic oath. Now, whatever oath he had taken from there also, he had not broken it. Okay, he fulfilled that promises. So, with his patience, he was honorable to an extreme, avoiding every kind of cant, and he had refused a number of dubious associations that smacked of charism. So here now, whatever the oath he had taken, he never broke that oaths. कभी वो promise. So patients जो है, he was very formal with the patient and he was quite honorable with them. So with his patient he was very formal and he used to talk to them very formally. Reminded that he never used slang languages in front of patient. Okay, can't means language, informal language. मतलब यू डोंट फॉरगेट योर लिमिटेशंस, आप अपने दायरे नहीं भूलते, आप अपने लैंग्वेजेस का बाउंड्रीज नहीं भूलते. सो ही हैड ऑल्सो रिफ्यूज्ड मैनी अदर अपॉर्चुनिटी दैट ही हैड गॉट इन हिज लाइफ एंड ही चोज टू स्टेक इन बीइंग दिस काइंड ऑफ डॉक्टर. Dubious means doubtful. Okay, smacked means to deliver a hard blow to. Okay, smacked punch karna. So means he got many other career offers, but although he had smacked everything, he had refused every career offer in his life. Okay, so he had got that he was offered and chose to become a doctor as he was today. Okay, further, Gretel claimed his sense of honor amounted to a mania. अब यहाँ पे जो है according to Gretel, his sense of honor, amount of honor he had. Okay, कहते हैं कि हम लोग कि जो है बेफालतू का घमंड दिखाता है इंसान, कुछ नहीं है लेकिन वो घमंडा बहुत है, बहुत ज़्यादा ये, तो ये इट इज़ लाइक अ मेनिया टू हिम. फालतू का घमंड नहीं दिखाता था वो. ओके, बट ही हैड अ वे विथ हिम. सो वी मस्ट नो कि हम लोग ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो जानते हैं कि जो रिजर्व रहते हैं अपने लाइफ में, और थ्रू देयर नेचर वी थिंक दैट दे आर क्वाइट स्टबर्न, दे आर क्वाइट प्राउड ऑफ देमसेल्व्स, बट एक्चुअली इट इज़ देयर नेचर एंड दैट काइंड ऑफ पीपल आर देयर. ओके, नाउ Dr. Margolin's car was in the garage, not a Cadillac like that of most of his colleagues, but he decided to go by taxi. So Dr. Margolin जो है car was parked in the garage, not in the Cadillac. Cadillac is a kind of brand of a car in it. Okay, it was not the branded car like the other colleagues had. Still now he was not. But he decided to go back by taxi and still okay. So क्योंकि people have that thought कि मतलब branded है, इसका good looking है, उसके पास अच्छे खासे पैसे हैं. So there are something to manage their life, to make their status ups and downs. Okay, so यहाँ पे भी उसको जो है उसने जो अपनी गाड़ी को उधर पार्क किया था ताकि लोग उसे देखे नहीं, उसे समझे नहीं कि उसके स्टेटस क्या है. एंड सो व्हाट ही डिसाइडेड टू go for that. Now let's continue. He was unfamiliar with Brooklyn and the heavy snow made driving hazardous. Okay, still now he was very confident in driving in road where जहाँ पे heavy snow जो है fall हो रहा था. Hazard means danger, so it was quite danger for him. बारिश के बाद जो है रास्ते में गाड़ी चलाना it's too tough for them. तो वैसे ही हेवी स्नो जो है उसके बाद गाड़ी चलाना काफ़ी डेंजर होता है. नॉट वेरी मच कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट ड्राइविंग. सो दिस काइंड ऑफ रोड आफ्टर हेवी स्नोफॉल एंड बिकॉज ऑफ एज ऑल्सो. ओके, ही वॉज एजेड, सो मे बी. नाउ लेट्स कंटिन्यू फर्दर. He waved his hand and at once a taxi pulled over to the curb. He was afraid the driving might refuse to go as far as Brownsville, but he flicked the meter on without a word. Okay, so now he got out for his house, called for the taxi, like he waved his hand, and immediately a taxi pulled over the curb. Okay, so here curb means footpath. It took to the. So he told the driver that, listen, this is the address and I want to go there. So he thought that maybe the driver will say that I will not go, but it was quite far away. He just flicked, means जैसे ही मीटर को क्लिक किया है ना, तो क्लिक करने में मीटर डाउन कर दिया गया जल्दी से. एंड ही वॉज रेडी टू गो विथ डॉक्टर मार्गोलिन further, because there was a party in Brownsville. And then the journey started in the car, started looking outside. The weather outside were the hazy and foggy, and he was unable to see anything else. Okay, so but he flicked, as I know that he flicked the meter on without a word. Dr. Margolin peered through the frosted window into the wintry Sunday night, but there was nothing to be seen. The New York streets sprawled out, wet, dirty, impenetrably dark. Okay, so and the sprawled here means sprawled out means spread out. So spread out with what? Snow, water, dust, everything. Impenetrably matlab impenetrably means heavily. Okay, densely, and it was quite dark outside. It was getting evening, it was getting dusk. Okay, and after sometimes got tired of looking outside. His destinations was wedding. His destination was wedding. Definitely he was going unable to do anything because बिल्कुल वो खिड़की से बाहर वो चीज़ को नज़ारे को वो enjoy नहीं कर पा रहा था due to fog. So वो आराम से पीछे जो है लेट जाता है and he closed his eyes. So where we as we know that they were going for the party. He was going for the Sylvia's wedding. Who was the Sylvia? As we know that she is the daughter of Abraham McLear, a community member. Okay. Further, Dr. Margolin leaned back, shut his eyes, and retreated into his own warmth. His destination was a wedding. Wasn't the world like this taxi, plunging away somewhere into the unknown towards a cosmic destinations? Okay, then he started pondering over his thought, and he started comparing this a taxi to the world. He says that this world is like a taxi, and we do not know where we are going in our life. Okay, और ज़िंदगी हमें जहाँ ले जाना चाहती है ले जा रही है, हम आँख बंद करके जो है वहाँ पर चले जा रहे हैं बिल्कुल. So this world is like a taxi. Plunging means we are being thrown away somewhere into the unknown destination. Okay, and cosmic destination. Cosmic means beyond time. Life is like that only. Doesn't you agree with that? Okay, don't you think that really it is so? हम लोगों को भी कभी कभी इस चीज़ का एहसास होता है that we are sitting in our seat and God life is taking us into a direction, and the direction which we do not know. Okay, so maybe a cosmic Bronzeville, a cosmic wedding, yes, but why did God or whatever anyone can wanted to call him create a Hitler, a Stalin? Why did he need a world wars? Why heart attacks, cancers? So then Stalin and Hitler. I think you are sure that you heard about this. These two people, they are considered as to be very cruel. Okay, cruel people. So which is created by God in this earth. So he is also asking a question to himself that when God is so good, then why he has created people like Hitler and Stalin? Definitely sometimes we also believe on it, है ना. हम लोग भी कभी कभी इस चीज़ पे यकीन करते हैं. So God need world wars. Why heart attack, cancer, and why God gives heart attacks, cancer, and such disease, kind of disease to us. Okay, to the people. So then what happens? What had they have been thinking of, those pious uncles of his, when they were digging their own graves? Was immortality possible? Was there such a thing as the soul? All the arguments for and against weren't worth a pinch of dust. Okay, and then he also thinking about what has happened to his family, and how they were killed, the undestroyed during the world war. As we know कि during the world war क्या क्या चीज़ें हुई थी, and their relative must be having when uncle so they were digging their own graves, अपनी खुद ही के graves वो लोग they are digging during that time, and he was pondering over his atheism, because he know that he is not believe in God, and now he is not he is asking himself, he is questioning himself about the destiny, saying that why he all these bad things God needed to do when he can control everything. Okay, so ये सारी चीज़ें उसके दिमाग में जो है चल रही है, and is thinking upon all these things. Okay, so for today यहाँ तक आज रहने देते हैं. Then we will continue the next paragraphs. Yeah, one more thing which I wanted to share with you all is that please don't skip any videos, don't miss any moment, just learn all, so that single chapter's concept at least can be clear to you all. So if it is only for the elective students, though we know that there are the less number of the students, so please get the benefits from my lecture as much as you can. Okay, so keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.